video is not intended for children. Viewer discretion is advised.
If you haven't already, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you.
Greetings, one and all, and welcome to Mornings of Mischief. I am your host, Stone Loki. Good morning, everyone, and a big good morning to Zeropium, one half of Tag Team Zeropium Mexican Iron Man that kicked ass while I was away last week. Brother, thank you for hanging out with Mike the first half of last week, brother. You guys really saved the day. Thank you. Big thank you from me.
Hey, man, that was just awesome. I just really want to give a quick shout out to Mexican Iron Man. I don't know if he's here or not. I know he's had a very busy week. But before our good mornings to y'all, I just want to give a good shout out to Mexican Iron Man because it was a blast to share the stage with him and keep the show rolling to entertain our lovely mass of regulars here. So big shout out to you, Mim, because it was an absolute blast. And yes, we will hook up again in the future. So thank you all. And to all of you in chat who stuck with it through this crazy week for everybody, Loki especially, I want you all to do me a favor. Hold up your right hand. I'm serious. Hold up your right hand. Hold up your left hand. And on a count of 3, give yourselves a big self high five. 1, 2, 3. Booyah! Bang! That's how we hit it. Loki, back to you, my brother.
No. How are you doing? How are you doing, man?
I'm feeling all right. I'm a little tired this morning because I ain't slept yet, but who the hell needs to who needs sleep? Who needs sleep? We're doing it live on Labor Day weekend, Joe. Thank God the summer is probably almost over. It's nice and cool this morning. So
we'll do it live.
We'll do it live. I'm feeling great. The weather's nice this morning. Hopefully it stays that way. So I'm hoping you all are doing well. Good morning to all of you in chat. I know you're going by so fast. I can't name everybody, but you know who you are. Good morning to you. Good morning to Loki. Good to be back on Monday Mornings of Mischief. Loki, how are you doing?
I am doing much better than I was doing last week. God help me. I was horrible. But you and Mexican Iron Man and Purple Valkyrie and people helped out and kept the show going. And guys, thank you so very much, each and every one of you that was here, each and every one of you that stood up and stood in and hung out on this show while I was gone. Thank you. Seriously. I don't ever want to not have a show for a day. Every Monday through Friday, I want us to have a show every morning. And that's kind of the point. And people that helped out and stood up and filled in while I was gone, absolutely, positively thank you. And all those
Damn right
here.
Yeah.
Hung out with.
Woo. And kicking it off already. Psycho Dwarf 9 with the $2.
Oh, no. You can't do that loud.
I'm sorry. I'm
Psycho Dwarf 9.
Ow!
The original, ladies and gentlemen. Sleep is overrated. You know what? who said it? Who said it best? It was Sam Elliott in Roadhouse. Little lady, I'll give him all the sleep I need when I'm dead. That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Roadhouse.
Roadhouse. Roadhouse. But we're not going to talk about Roadhouse this morning.
Oh, and look who just popped up with the morning Mexicana goodness, man.
Holy shit. And it's a cup of coffee from Mexican Iron Man. Brother, I expected you to be absolutely exhausted. Good morning, Mexican Iron Man. Valhalla. This man right here deserves a standing ovation. I'm not going to talk too much about it because I would like to actually talk to him about it on a show this week, whether it be tomorrow or Thursday, whenever, about his trip to Louisiana to help out one of our own badass. Good morning, Mexican Iron Man, and thank you so very much. If anybody deserves this, brother, it is you. Thank you so much, brother. Skull!
Spartans! What is your profession?
Damn straight, gun
Pure,
all the claps.
damn right, pure humanitarian of Valhalla. And hey, yo, I hope you're excited about college football, Mim. Oh yeah, I was thinking of you this past Saturday.
Are you ready for some football?
Me and all my rowdy friends are here for Monday morning.
Monday football.
Monday
Stephen
morning.
Glenn. Monday. Stephen Glenn with the $5 super chat. I was still know the lovely Purple Valkyrie and the minions of Mischief. Love to all the mods and Mexican Iron Man. Sorry I missed you in Birmingham. That man, he was in and out of there so quick. He was in and out of there so quick. Skull to Mexican Iron Man, yes.
Hell yeah.
Methodology, Arwen Avalon, yes.
Skull. Oh yeah. It was a good week.
So we were talking a little bit about Geiger, HR Geiger, before we went live. We were talking a little HR Geiger. HR Geiger, of course, being the guy behind the beautiful artwork in Alien.
'Twas Necronom 4.
The Necronomicon.
Yeah, we just chit-chatted a bit about it because I didn't know if Loki had anything he wanted to add to our alien conversation or not, but hey, we could get into that somewhere down the road, man, because we got oodles of material. Yeah, if any of you haven't checked out the artwork of H.R. Giger, go and check it out because it is mind-blowing.
Absolutely, a Swiss artist responsible for many beautiful pieces of art. In fact, I think as long as I avoid the booby art
or the ones with the penises in him, or the
I can show some of this. Hold on.
And he has sculptures. Well, he had sadly passed away several years ago, but he had sculptures, furniture, a whole kit load and caboodle of just wild, out of this world imagination stuff.
Yes, absolutely. And as you can see from the pictures here,
Loki, I see a dirty picture there. Oh, I'm not going to pinpoint it. Just don't look at the third one from the bottom right.
It's gone. It's gone.
That's the thing. That's the thing, though, because he was so good at hiding stuff, and some of them were just point blank right in front of your face. But if you didn't know what to look for, it would just totally slip past you.
Yeah, and you had to zero in on that. Wendyology, love Geiger's work. Arwen Avalon, Geiger is the master of his genre, no doubt about it. The beauty of his work is you never saw anything like it. There's never been anything like it. There never will be anything like it.
Absolutely not.
Yeah, the Alien was already designed by Geiger years before the movie. It wasn't until he was brought on to do some of the movie work that the face hugger got created. But yes, the Alien was already designed by Geiger before. Yeah, it was the Alien that got him the job.
Oh yeah,
Dan O'Bannon brought him to Fox and the head of Fox Studios was like, "Get this sick ass bastard out of
Fox
my."
was legit terrified of this guy because
Yeah,
there were, just weird stories, and he would dress in black, and he just kind of freaked everybody out. But the writers, Ronald Shusett and Dan O'Bannon, were completely adamant, said, no, this is the guy. And Ridley Scott himself said, no, this is it. This is the guy we're going with.
When Ridley came on, Fox had to rehire him because Ridley said, "No, this is it. This is the alien. You guys are absolutely insane for firing him in the first place. Get this guy back. We want him. We need him. This is our alien."
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because you had never seen anything like that before, and you never will again. I mean, that was a completely original monster for a monster movie, and damn, did it blow people away.
Absolutely. Geiger was a visionary. Geiger, absolute genius. Beautiful artist. He is my favorite artist of all time.
Yep.
And people are like, "Look, you actually like art?" Yes, I do.
Yes.
I do.
Several types. I mean, come on. It's just time we class this place up a bit. Yeah, Alien would not have been the same without Giger. Yeah, because if you ever caught a glimpse of some of the early concept art from other people who were working on the Alien, yeah, it definitely wouldn't have been the same.
And Fox never treated him right. Fox never appreciated his artwork. They never appreciated him as an artist. That anytime they had to deal with him, they didn't like it. They didn't want to pay him. There are reports of him doing work. There's work he did on Alien 3 that he never got paid for. There's all kinds of stuff that they just did not want him involved in the projects, and they tried to erase him from some of it. A little, we'll give him a 2-second little flash of original artwork by H.R. Geiger, and that's it.
Yeah, which is kind of bullshit. And after Alien 3, that pretty much soured his relationship with Fox and anything Alien related from that point on until Ridley Scott himself got to work on Prometheus, and he knew that he wanted Giger back to look at some of the designs that they were going to go with. So he did help, not as big, not that many big contributions to Prometheus, but there were a few in there, inspired and designed by Giger.
And
stainless steel teeth, 2 sets of them.
Steel teeth, 2 sets.
2 sets. Oh yeah, that is the OG grill. If you're looking for bling, that's the OG grill right there.
Geiger pretty much popularized horror art and spawned entire generations of horror artists. Absolutely.
Yeah, because people today probably couldn't do that without taking copious amounts of drugs.
No.
Because I feel like, I know we don't got to get into this again, but I feel like sometimes, the imagination just really isn't there anymore.
No, God, what was I reading the other day? I was reading something the other day. It was like the top 20 things that aren't like they used to be, and I think it was like number 7 and number 8 was Hollywood, because no one has a fucking original idea anymore. Everything's a rerun. And I'm like, you know what? That's God, I can't believe that's in this top 20 list of things that are, fuck all, not like they used to be.
Yeah. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Didn't Giger do a poster for the Dead Kennedys as an insert for one of their albums? I don't know if it was the Dead Kennedys or not, but I do recall seeing a piece of original Giger artwork used on a album cover. I just don't know which band it was.
I know what it was, something from Necronomicon. I know that it was the pentagram with the demon in the middle, and it was that piece of art. I do remember that.
Oh man, I used to have so many of those saved on one of the old computers I had, because it would just cycle through every piece I could find for desktop wallpapers, and oh man, it was just absolutely wild. Even my friends would say, "What the hell is that?" I said, "Oh, you need to go and look this up, do some research, and check that shit out. Your world will never be the same." But hey, I could go on and on about Giger and Alien all day. We did that last week.
Oh yeah. I heard you and Mike going over Alien, and I was like, God, I wish I was part of this fucking conversation.
Well, you know what? Somewhere down the line, maybe Halloween season, we can recover that. We can retrace those steps for a little bit of monster marathon Monday morning goodness. Who knows?
I know what we could call it. Game over, man.
Game over. And oh god, there's got to be some type of Bill Paxton face print on your background for the show that day.
Oh yeah, it'll happen.
The immortal Bill Paxton dying like nobody else can in cinematic history. It was beautiful. Actually, someone pointed out too when I said that Bill Paxton was the only one, he was the only one that got killed off by the trifecta of science fiction horror villains. Someone actually pointed out that Lance Henriksen also got killed by a predator, a Terminator, and an alien. Now that is true. That is very true. And that slipped my mind only because he was killed by human Bishop was killed off by a predator in Alien versus Predator. And I did not include that because, of course, that is an entirely separate canon universe. So that's why that one kind of slipped past me. But technically speaking, that is true. Lance Henriksen also has that claim to fame.
And Larry says the Debbie Harry album cover.
Deborah Harry. Debbie Harry or Deborah Harry? You talking Blondie? I don't know. Someone's going to have to Google that. Maybe Larry already did. We need an alien watch-a-thon.
XX was a poster insert in Frankenchrist.
That sounds original. Arwen Avalon says we need an alien watch-a-thon. You know, I personally don't need to. I can probably quote all of those, but oh man, that would be an interesting
Dead Kennedy's Frankenchrist.
Frankenchrist. What a name.
We can only hope that it's game over, man, for Hollywood. You know what? I've seen a lot of shit over the past couple of weeks. I've seen a lot of people backtrack on some shit they were saying.
Imagine that.
Specifically about a certain someone getting fired from Lucasfilm. And I'll say it again. This is why we don't do rumors, ladies and gentlemen, because now it's all back and forth. And oh, my rumors say this, and oh, my rumors say that, and yeah. And yes, later today at 5 p.m., we're gonna watch Team America. Fuck yeah,
yeah, America, keeping it real. Oh yeah. Oh, good times. So many good times.
Since 1856. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, look, DJ Ronnie G stepping it up with $5 there.
Indeed. Months ago, I watched Alien in its entirety for the first time. The double grill steel teeth had me wondering if it was an engineered creature.
Yeah, I do believe we covered that last week. Don't get me started on how those got created again. It doesn't count. Prometheus and Alien Covenant don't count.
Oh God, Alien Covenant was such a we'll talk about that today.
Yeah. We'll talk about that some other time. I can talk
failures in Hollywood.
I can talk.
I was so excited about that. I was so excited about that movie. I really was. I really wanted it to be good. Covenant.
Yeah. So did I. So did I. It was kind of disappointing. It was, because they just kind of threw everything out the window, and I thought, all right, well, this is going off in some completely hypnotic random direction. I don't know what the hell was going on there, but
thank you, DJ Ronnie G.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Stephen Glenn, Mexican Iron Man, Psychodorf 9. You guys keep the fires burning bright here in Valhalla. Skål!
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brother.
Arwen Avalon saying Halloween season can't come soon enough. Is that your favorite season? What's y'all's favorite season out there? I'm kind of curious.
That'd be interesting. Mine, of course, is
Halloween. Yeah, I'm really partial to the fall season. I mean, I'm full-blooded Canadian. I always love a good snowfall in the wintertime. I really love the wintertime, but a very, very close twin related second would have to be fall season because it gets a little bit cooler. You know, we're getting ready for football season. Everything's just beautiful.
Are you ready for some football?
I am ready for some football, but it is not the football I remember from 20 years ago. It's like you can't just really touch anybody anymore, especially quarterbacks.
No.
But hey, we don't need to get into that because that's just going to fire me up like the latest failure in the Madden series. Oh, shots fired.
Oh my God. You still buy those?
Oh, dude, I haven't bought a Madden game. I would have had all of them, but I stopped buying them when Madden 13 came out. That was the last one I got because I could see from a mile away where it was going, and I wanted no part of that anymore. Like, I watched the shit for it that comes out nowadays, and I'm thinking, yeah, you know what? I will go pop Madden 91 into my fucking Super Nintendo and have an absolute blast with it. I don't need the crap they come out with today.
No, absolutely not. Some of those games back in the day were really great. In fact, I've got Madden football on just Madden football. That's
Just
all it's
Madden.
called.
Yep.
Just Madden football on PC. I've got the discs, I've got the set, I've got the box, the old box for it. The old original box set for Madden football. That's all it was called, was Madden football.
Yeah, that's all it was. Now I don't know what it is.
God, do you remember? Welcome to Joe Montana's Sports Talk Football.
Oh my God. The horror stories I have with that, because I got a buddy. We've been buddies for probably about 20 years. We've known each other forever. And he still has his Sega Genesis with all his games on it. And one of those games is Joe Montana football. And no word a lie.
Not just Joe Montana.
No, it's
Joe Montana Sports Talk football.
Oh man. It's the craziest thing because we could pick it up and play it right now, and he will do nothing but kick my ass because of the fucking spin move that they put in that game. He's able to juke and jive circles around me, and I don't know how he does it.
Yeah. You just,
Other than that, yep. Great game. Pitch out. Oh, he turns on the speed. I can't believe it. You know, I think that was an old 16-bit pixelated Pat Summerall there, who went on to do Fox Sports football broadcasting with our friend John Madden for a very, very large amount of years.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Arwen Avalon. My favorite team is the Miami Dolphins, and I haven't seen them play in over 30 years. Yeah, especially not since Marino retired. Poor guy. That guy got it so bad. He deserved better than what he got.
Psychodorf 9. Oh, I'm sorry, Psycho. Psychodorf 9 with a $5 super chat. If they call it tourist season, what's the bag limit? I got me a Winnebago. A
Winnebago. Good times.
Give me the raspberry. Lone Star.
That's another classic. Mark the Infinitely Tired with Tecmo Bowl. Yeah, Tecmo Bowl was the shit. And let's not get into the Bo Jackson thing, because I mean that's still hilarious.
Bo Jackson knows
Bo
football.
Jackson. Oh, Bo knows. Bo
knows baseball.
Yeah.
Bo knows football. Bo knows basketball.
Oh, but thank you so much, Psychodorf 9.
Indeed, sir. You guys keep the fires burning bright in Valhalla. And speaking of fires, here's some fire for you. Skull! Can't believe we're talking football this morning.
I can't believe that. Yeah, just one more. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Shout out to you, buddy. You were keeping me on my toes. That's right. Summerall and Madden were a tag team well before Fox. Yeah, back in CBS. I just remember Fox because that's when that's really started blowing up over there.
And Brightest Day. Is Brightest Day in here? I saw Arwen mention Brightest Day.
I saw something going on
Brightest
there.
Day is in here. Hail, brother.
Hail, Brightest Day.
Brightest Day is at Dragon Con. I hope you are having a kick-ass time at Dragon Con and burning it down, brother. I can't wait till next year. Hopefully, I don't know if we'll do it next year. I know that there's going to be a group of us that all meet up at the Echo Base thing next year in April. I know a bunch of people from Valhalla are going to be there to represent Valhalla, but we may have a hangout. We may, I don't know, rent a bar.
Yeah.
Rent out a bar and
just rent out the whole damn thing. Or go hang out at that all night friggin' video arcade place.
Yes.
Oh, dude, you know what? I am so excited because there's a new place in town here called Tilt. It just opened, and it is legit an free to play bar and video arcade. And there are so many friggin' machines in there. I can't wait to go check it out. I think there's only 2 that I know of in this very province. I don't know if there's any more kicking around, but yeah, one just recently opened, so I can't wait to head down there, play some old school shit.
Zero hit the nail on the head right there, ladies and gentlemen. This man's a genius. That's what we got to do. We got to rent a video game place, a video game place to hang out, run it out, just have a fucking crazy ass good time. Absolutely.
I can't wait to hear all the housewives in chat going, really? We're going to spend all this money, travel all the way down there to watch them play video games. Although I know some of you will probably be into it, and that's all right. And pinball machines too. Yes, a lot of pinball. And it's all free.
We got to do something like that.
Oh, yes. Space Bar Boise. Actually, Idaho's not that far from here. Karaoke bar. Oh god. The only way I'm doing that is after maybe a few drinks when I get all nice and lubricated.
Yeah, we get the members of Valhalla and we end up with Ragnarok. That's right.
AKA Prison. Purple Valkyrie, how you doing, girl? My 9 a.m. shield bash to the face. Good to see you again.
And Daryl the Derelict, there's an arcade not far from Retropalooza. Yeah, we totally do that.
See, I love that name.
Be in October. If anybody can make it in October to Retropalooza in Arlington, Texas, that's Texas. Then if we could totally do something like that.
Yeah. All right. Keep on rolling, baby.
Oh God, I've got to get a skull of that now. Keep rolling.
As long as you don't get one copyright. Actually, you know what you should get? You should get one of the Undertaker doing his dead man walking for a certain somebody out there. Actually, we don't need to get into this now because I know we've gone on about it forever before. But Purple Valkyrie with the tweet a few days ago said, "Name your absolute all-time favorite video game franchises." And I said there's too many for me to name or that I could think of off the top of my head, but I would like to get into that someday.
Oh, absolutely. We gotta talk video games one day.
Oh, I know. And here come all the other ones. All they ever do is talk about video games. It's like there's 2 of them. It was bad enough with 1. Why does there have to be 2? This is bullshit.
Oh, wait till we start talking Mass Effect, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, Jesus. Tap dancing Christ. Wait till we go on about Mass Effect. Ooh.
Oh, my God. Let's just not talk about Andromeda, please.
No. That one doesn't count. Are you excited for the 5th one?
I don't want them to fuck anything up.
Or are you skeptical?
BioWare is not BioWare anymore.
It isn't.
Let's just pull that out of the closet. The BioWare that created Mass Effect 2, and Mass Effect 3 is gone.
Yeah, they're not there anymore. I mean, they talk about that old BioWare magic. It'll all fall into place in the end. No, none of those people are there anymore. There is no magic left to be shared.
No, absolutely.
And now I hear that a lot of them are starting to lose faith in what's going on in the studio because now they're having engine problems.
They've had engine problems.
Yeah, they've had them since day one, but it's like, oh, now you realize that's a thing? Maybe that's what fucked you over the last time. Did you ever think of that? Oh, probably not, because everybody there keeps leaving.
Frostbite is the worst thing EA ever did.
Oh my God, it's brutal. Well, because clearly they can't fucking run Madden on there without something breaking something.
No, and they couldn't even do a franchise. The first year they did the Frostbite engine, they could not do a franchise mode because they could not get it to work properly.
Hey, Newsflash, EA, it still doesn't fucking work. Like Todd Howard said, it just works. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I saw some shit the other day. People, and this was online play. People were queuing up to play games together online. They were getting ready, and because of a certain color of jersey they selected, the camera got stuck in B-roll footage of the stadium, and they couldn't get out of it. All because of what jersey they selected. How fucking pathetic do you have to be?
And that's just a football game.
That's just a football game. Doesn't even matter. But you know what? And this is the part that really, really makes me sick. And I didn't want to rant about it, so I won't. But this legitimately makes me sick. It has been broken for at least the past 7 or 8 years. And because of that stupid Madden Ultimate Team, I mean, don't get me wrong. If that's your thing, if you like playing Madden Ultimate Team, more power to you. But it's the fact that one game mode that is now the focal point of the franchise keeps making them billions of dollars. They will never change. And that makes me sick.
Well, it's not just that. It is the engine. They went all in.
Yeah.
They put all their cards in on this engine, this Frostbite engine.
Yeah.
And because they didn't want to deal with any outside engines. And what they have to understand is these people that focus just on these gaming engines and that's all they do, they have perfected their craft.
Yeah.
They give you all the tools you need to make a game. So if you have an office of great game makers and you have this engine in place, you can create something magical.
Yeah.
Because EA has bound themselves with Frostbite because they don't want to deal with that. They don't want to deal with another company. They just want to deal with in-house, and that's it.
Yeah.
Greedy fucking bastards.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why they signed that exclusivity deal with the NFL, because they didn't like the competition that ESPN 2K football was getting them. Thank God that's coming back. I hope it's not going to be a shit show, but I have some faith in what that might accomplish. But of course, it can't be an official NFL game because EA owns all the rights to that. So, you know, because it's like, oh man, ESPN's really starting to kick our ass. Oh, we better smarten up. No, here's a better idea. Let's just sign an exclusive deal with the NFL so they can't make football games no more.
That's right.
What a cheap, underhanded tactic because you're afraid of a little competition because you know you can't get the job done. And you know what sucks? They did that back when Madden was still pretty damn good, if I say so myself. So how fucking cheap and worried do you have to be?
That's right. Brightest day with the $1.99 super chat. I will have some stories and bids when I get back. I can't wait, brother. My eyes will be tuned. We will be tuned in, ready to go. You know, if you want to talk about sports games, what you just mentioned, let's just take away their ability to make a video game. For a decade or more, PlayStation has had the rights to Major League Baseball. It's just like, we've got it, and nobody else can make it. You know, so you've got MLB The Show on PlayStation, and nobody else has a fucking baseball game to speak of.
Yeah, although I did.
Sony.
Yeah, and I did hear though. Apparently, the latest rendition of The Show that is apparently doing pretty well because it doesn't play like Madden.
No, it doesn't play like Madden.
It's got physics.
Work on it.
Yeah, the AI is good. They work on it. So, hey, props to them because at least somebody's doing something right. I would like to say maybe that would set an example for every other sports title maker out there. But hey, it's EA we're talking about. So probably not.
And you can fiddle with it. If you want to go in and you want this to be a realistic baseball simulator, it can be a realistic baseball simulator. If you want to tune it to where it's like an arcade and you're just blasting home runs left and right, you can tune it that way. However you want to play this game, you can play this game. Not so with most of the NFL trash that's coming out of Madden now.
Yeah. Larry up there saying college football 2014, NCAA 2014. That is probably the only one I don't have. Good luck trying to find a copy of that for less than a few $100. But I was playing some NCAA football last week and I was having an absolute blast with it because it was good. It was good football. It was football. Where's my football? Yeah. And Madden just ain't the same anymore. And it was pretty sad how NCAA football kind of went out because they went out on a high note, and it was just because of, you know, the NCAA and, you know, all those lawsuits going on and, royalties owed and shit like that. That's pretty much what killed that off.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, Purple Valkyrie and I were just talking the other day about Rockstar and how Rockstar was one of the few companies that hadn't taken a big knee. They were going to make whatever they were going to make, and now they have been pressured. And as soon as the pressure starts, these companies feel like they have to take a knee. Like if they don't, they're not going to get any press. They're not going to be relevant. They're not going to sell their product. When it's the opposite. Because they are taking a knee, because they are kissing woke ass, because they are slurping at the soy milk, we're just not going to have anything to do with them. People that have bought their products for the past 10 years, they're not going to buy them anymore. I'm a huge Rockstar fan. I've been playing fucking Grand Theft Auto since the original Grand Theft Auto.
The overhead OG original, hell
The
yeah.
overhead OG original. You're in Grand Theft Auto. That's exactly what it said in the beginning, ladies and gentlemen. You're in Grand Theft Auto. Wah, 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 wah. They had the Charlie Brown womp 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 when you got on the phone.
Yeah.
And
So,
I just won't have anything to do with them.
no. And so let me ask you this. If you as part of the general consumer population, which would be GTA's target audience, correct? I don't know about all of you in chat, but let's say you still have a diehard fan base with your target audience. Let's say Rockstar and GTA go full woke. Blah. Yeah, I see the flames coming now. What do you think would happen? Like, because I mean, obviously you're going to alienate your hardcore fan base, so they're probably just not going to buy it because it's cheap woke trash. On the other hand, I kind of forgot where I was going with that. See, this is what happens when we do it live. So you're going to alienate your target fan base. And on top of that, how many people do you think are going to stick around once they start catching wind of all this shit going on? Is the crowd going to be over before it even comes out?
If it becomes evident, as we saw with The Last of Us Part 2, if it becomes evident they have crossed a serious line, that they've taken a knee and they're sucking up the green titty soy milk, people just walk away. They're just tired of it.
Yeah. And because to myself, I was thinking, well, the hardcore fan base, we're all growing up together. Do you think maybe a lot of that fan base has waned over the years? People grow up, they get older, and they kind of just lose interest in it. Or do you think Rockstar is one of those companies? Happy day to you, Happy Dinosaur 8000. Good to see you again too, buddy. Do you think that hardcore fan base is solid enough to stick with it through, our natural aging process?
Well, I don't know how much you know about Volition. And Deep Silver Volition are the company that made the Saints Row games.
Hey, you know what? I've got all of those, and I fucking loved them, and I would play it again today.
They are remaking the very first game. They are going to have they, thems, thous. They are going to have green titty soy milk being spewed everywhere. They no longer is it freckle bitches. It is FB. You are at FB's. They have taken the freckled girl down and made it like a man thing. They're systematically going through all the cool shit in the game and taking it out. The stuff that made Saints Row. They're removing it.
So we're just going to start over and just, well, let's go after our new target audience, all the soy boys and girls out there, or whatever gender specific thing you want to identify as.
Yes.
So again, not that there's anything wrong with that. Oh my God, we don't need to get into that. Oh my God, the political fires are rising. But yeah, it's just,
well, let me ask you something. How old are you?
How old am I? I am 37, going to be 38 in November.
How old were you when you played the original Saints Row?
The original Saints Row. It actually wasn't too long ago. I want to say I was maybe 25.
Okay. So you've got basically the OG players of a lot of these games. The way they look at it is you fuckers are aging out.
Yeah.
You're aging out. I know I played Saints Row when it first came out. I played Saints Row 2. So you're talking 2006, 2008. Saints Row 1 and 2 were my two favorite.
Yeah.
Okay. The Pimp Cane in the first game.
Yeah. Or the the penetrator in
The
third one. For
you've
those of
got-
you who don't know, the penetrator was a big 2 foot long, big giant purple dildo you used as a bat.
Yes. And though you're aging out. That's the
Yeah.
way they're looking at it.
It is a sad truth. And, you know, I think about this to myself. It's like, my God, is that what our parents and our grandparents were like when they were starting to get older and they see the, you know, the youth movement come in? They're thinking, oh, these kids don't know dick. They're all stupid. Because, you know, I say that all the time about some of the shitty music these kids play. Maybe that's just the natural progression of things.
And that's the way they're looking at it. Forbidden Road, we're not aging out, we're being forced out. That's absolutely right.
Yeah, that is true.
I don't want to play a lot of the shit that's coming out. And you don't age out of fun. No, you don't. I'm a video gamer. I've been a video gamer my whole life. I love video games. I love playing video games. I love blowing shit up. I've got some worries. There's a game series. I've got 1,273 and a half hours in Total War Warhammer 2.
That's a lot.
This is probably my favorite strategy game of all time. It probably will remain that. 3 is on the way, but this is the beautiful thing about this game. Everything I've bought so far, everything I've bought from the first game, all the expansion packs, all the add-ons, all the DLC, all of that carries over. So everything I bought for the first game, I have access to in the second game.
So all that time you invested is now going to reinvest itself into the future in that sequel.
Yes, and now there's a third game coming out. People are worried because it looks very feminine. Which you know, people are, this is not the way it was. And there's some people that are saying, oh, they're taking it from Age of Sigmar instead of the original old world.
Yeah.
But it's still Keslev, ladies and gentlemen. Anyway, I'm not going to get too much into it, but it probably will not be the same game for me that 2 was.
Yeah.
But I'm going to buy it, and I'm going to buy it because they have kept me playing 1,273 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, if I add up all the money I've spent just on the second game, I'm probably getting a quarter or more playtime for every hour I've played.
When
you look at it on a money level, which I hate doing.
Yeah.
Money from what I've spent and what I put in the game, it's totally worth what I've spent.
Oh yeah, if you add up all the hours that you've had, even if you paid $1 per hour, it would probably, you know, it would add out to something equal. Their target audience is loud on Twitter, but don't buy anything. Yeah. And you know, it's funny you mention hours, because like my favorite game of all time, and Purple Valkyrie, you and I can get into this. My favorite video game of all time is probably Super Mario Brothers 3. The sole reason being, I cannot tell you over the years how many hours I have pumped into that game. It's like a junk food game. It's there for you whenever you want it. It's just a feel good thing to play. And it still challenges me. I can speed run through some of that shit, you know, like the back of my hand, but it's still there. It's still good. And it's 30 years old now. And, you know, you mentioned a lot of hours. Like, I still play Skyrim. Skyrim's not that old. Skyrim's only 10 years old now. But when I first bought that, when it came out on 360, I probably had maybe at least a couple hundred hours put into that. And then I got the special edition on Xbox One, and I probably put maybe another 100 hours into that. And then when I upgraded my PC and got it on PC, I'm probably close to the 1,500 hour mark on PC now. So if you add all that up, that's some serious friggin' game time for a game that is now 10 years old. And I can't really say too much about other games that come out now that I play for a month and then I just never go back to them. So I think a lot, like I can only speak for myself, but I think some of the problems I have personally are the attention spans. I just, your faith in the industry is so jaded now, you kind of just lose interest in something before it even comes out and you don't really care anymore. That's why me specifically, that's why I keep going back to the good old familiar stuff that I still know works, that I still know is going to be fun, and I still know that I'm going to enjoy it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm sorry for ranting again, folks, but this is what happens when I get to engage with you guys, because I don't get to do this very often.
There's a lot of talk about consoles going the way of the dodo. And I really believe that what companies are doing is accelerating that instead of stopping that. They're saying, oh, well, we'll move on to this new generation of gamers and we'll make it enjoyable for them and we'll appeal to them. And they're just not buying it. They don't care. They can sit on their phones all day and they can play a game on that, and they don't really give a shit. These are the Blizzard kids, where Blizzard's like, don't y'all have phones? Don't y'all have cell phones? Well, guess what? Your greatest demographic, your biggest demographic are still the people that play Diablo 2 and they don't want to play games on their fucking phones.
Yeah, no shit. No shit. I couldn't even believe that when I saw it. I'm thinking, you have to be absolutely kidding me. Why the hell? Like that is something you can announce on a website or a little YouTube teaser, but you're going to go out of your way at an E3 and announce a fucking cell phone game. Is that all you're bringing to the table? That's what your entire team has been working on? Are you fucking serious?
And Purple Valkyrie, the PS2 had so many wonderful games. That was a fantastic console. So was the original Xbox One. And if you notice, games have, as far as availability, games have gone backwards to less and less and less. We're not throwing everything in the kitchen sink at a console anymore. We are laser focused on this, and that. And if something fails in that laser focus, that's it. The only reason why BioWare hasn't failed as a company is because it is owned by EA.
Yep. They're the ones backing their entire Spock down there with the GameCube. You know what? I can't tell you how many hours I put on the GameCube either. I still play it. If y'all never played Mario Super Strikers on GameCube, oh hell, if you don't like soccer, that game will make you like soccer.
Rogue Squadron 2.
Rogue Squadron 2. Oh yeah, I have the original on 64 too. Dude, one day I promise you I will show off some of my favorites from my collection. But Rogue Squadron 2, god damn, that game looked better than it deserved to be, cuz I think the GameCube is obviously very, very underrated. A lot of people thought it was underpowered, but man, they made some damn good looking shit on that system.
That's right. And I remember the first time I saw the Family Guy Star Wars.
Oh,
when Peter jumps in the gun in the Falcon, and he's literally like, I was playing Rogue 2 on my big screen TV. I had a 48-inch JVC. It was the first big screen TV I ever had, and it had those giant speakers in the bottom. You remember that?
Yeah.
The projection TV with the giant speakers in the bottom.
Yeah.
And literally, I'm in the Falcon scene in the asteroid, or not the asteroid field, but with the TIE fighters, and I'm doing that. I'm and then I see that in Family Guy, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, I'm Peter Griffin.
Yeah.
Son
oh my god. Bitch. Yeah. And so many of you in chat. Oh my god. Mark the Infinitely Tired. Paper Mario. Nearsighted Cyclops. Mario Kart Double Dash on the Cube. Oh, that was classic. And it was, you know what? It's probably one of the craziest Mario Kart games you'll ever play, because the items are just absolutely insane. I could say the same about Mario Kart on the Wii. Ladies and gentlemen, that game doesn't fuck around. You are going to get your ass kicked in that one. A Dega Outlaw. Oh, you hit the nail on the head, buddy. Eternal Darkness is almost the sole reason to own a GameCube. You know what? I absolutely adored that game, and I still do. And I had a buddy way back when. We're still friends. But when that game came out, I just bought it on a whim just because it looked cool. How risky was that? But this is back when you can kind of still do stuff like that. And we played the shit out of it. And man, did our minds get fucked with in that. If you've never seen any Eternal Darkness, go check it out, because it's quite a trip. And that was one of the games that I bought a player's guide for, like a walkthrough game, but I didn't buy it just because I was getting confused. We weren't really getting all that confused. There was a lot of mystery in there, but you could work it out. I bought the player's guide simply because it was a good read. I just thought it would be cool. I'll take pictures of that and I'll tweet it for you. Oh yeah, so much fun.
Legend of the Dragoon, yes, absolutely. Forbidden Rune, the
Mm.
Legend of the Dragoon without a change to the story. Yes.
Oh, so many good times, so many good memories.
GoldenEye, yeah, and everybody knew get the golden gun, get the
Yeah.
golden gun, and one shot everyone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I had another buddy. We'd play GoldenEye, just the two of us, and we would play on License to Kill mode, pistols only, and we
Yep.
had an absolute blast with it.
No, I had the same thing. Me and my buddy Chris, License to Kill mode, pistols only. Yes.
Mhm. The granddad of multiplayer. You know, I used to read stories back when there was this thing called the internet that was introduced, and and people would actually share their stories about how serious they took GoldenEye multiplayer. Like some people, because of course you could only play on one TV back then. Oh my god. But people would take it so seriously. They would actually hack up pieces of cardboard and divide the old tube
Yes.
TV screens just so the other players couldn't see what the hell was going on.
Yep. No
And-
screen
Yeah.
screen hopping. Yeah,
Yeah.
screen hopping.
And Punk Waddle, no odd job, house rules. Yeah.
Yes.
Tell me about it.
Slappers only.
Slappers only. Oh man, so many good times. Happy Dinosaur 8000. Anyone remember Beyond Good and Evil? I do.
Yes.
I
yes.
sadly never got to play it, but I do remember it quite vividly.
The anybody remembered the D&D games? It was God, what was it? It was Baldur's Gate, but they were the ones on Xbox and PlayStation. They were the Diablo clones. They were Diablo clones. I loved playing those with people.
Yeah.
I loved playing those multiplayer with people.
Did BioWare have anything to do with the original Baldur's Gate? I mean, who was it that made the first one? Because I know they had Jade Empire. That was kind of their original first RPG kind of thing, and then they did all the Star Wars stuff. I thought
Jade
they had
Empire came after that. Jade Empire was their first. Jade Empire was their first. We're going to do it on our own.
Like original, yeah, that's what I meant. It was their own original kind of story.
Dark Alliance. Thank you.
That's the one. That's the one.
Yes.
Oh, so many good memories, and I could ramble on forever. I know we all could, and everyone out there thinking, "Oh my God, there had to be two of them talking about video games again."
Baldur's Gate. They're in the PS4 store. Are you fucking shitting me, Jesterson? No.
Oh shit.
No, I will go buy those right fucking now if that is true. Okay,
Spock.
I'm gonna get on the PS4 store. If they're both in there, if they're on the PS4 store, I will buy them. I will buy them today.
For Speed, Underground, and Underground. Sorry, I got my collection, my Xbox and my Xbox collection and shit right next to me. Check this out: Need for Speed Underground 2. Spock, can you hear this? That is me smacking together Need for Speed Underground and Underground 2.
Okay, so if we're gonna do this, let's do this. I'll just take a stack. What do I got? I'll just take a stack. Air Force Delta Storm right there on the bottom. Okay, so we got Godzilla Save the Earth, Genma Onimushu, Spy Hunter, Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, X-Men's Legend 2, Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, Blitz the League. Air Force Delta Storm. We've got an unopened copy of the Lord of the Rings The Third Age. We've got an open copy of Lord of the Rings The Third Age, the original Gears of War in the tin, the metal tin
metal tin, yeah.
So the metal tin case, the original metal tin case. SNK versus Capcom SVC Chaos. Mech Assault 2.
Hell yeah.
Lord of the Rings The Two Towers. We've got Godzilla Save the Earth. We've got
See-
Forza 4, Battlestar Galactica, Mass Effect 3, Halo Reach, Gears of War 2, Star Wars Episode 3. We've got the special collector's edition, N7 edition for Mass Effect 2.
Hey, check this out.
They don't expect you to survive.
Oh no, you hear this? That is the original metal collector's edition of Halo 2 on original Xbox.
Nice.
Yeah.
The Xbox 360 I've got. I'll throw a picture on Twitter at some point today. I've got the Master Chief edition from Mass Effect 4, I think. It's the Mass Effect 4. It's either Mass Effect 3 or Mass Effect 4 Xbox 360. Limited edition, the one that has the controller. It makes the different sounds when you open it and start it. So I've got Ninja Gaiden 2, Mortal Kombat versus DC Universe, Spy Hunter 2, another Two Towers, and Return of the King, Dead or Alive, Extreme Beach Volleyball 2. Of course I've got that.
Of course, yeah.
Freedom
Don't worry.
Fighters.
I have that one too.
Fighters.
Don't worry.
Freedom Fighters, fucking above all things.
Yeah. Hey, also speaking of Spy Hunter, if all you music fans out there, check out the version of the Spy Hunter theme that Saliva did for that game way back in the day. It's a kick-ass track.
Oh, let's see. I'm gonna have to stack all these again. Okay, so I've got Mortal Kombat Shaolin Monks, Marvel Nemesis, Rise of the Imperfects, Dead or Alive Ultimate 2, X-Men Legends, the N7 edition of Mass Effect 3. That is the one with the steelbook and all the goodies.
Yeah.
Better with Kinect sensor. Apparently.
Oh yeah, sure, yeah, because I want fucking Kinect around. Thank you for that, Xbox. Way to screw me over on that one.
Red Dead Revolver.
Red Dead Revolver. Hell yeah. See this, ladies and gentlemen, this is the train that we shouldn't have got rolling because, oh man, we're just going to keep going and going.
Soul Calibur 2, Hawks, Ninja Gaiden Black, an unopened copy of Ninja Gaiden 2, Dead or Alive 3, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, and an unopened Halo 4.
Beautiful. So I'll tell you what. This morning, I will take a picture of my complete Nintendo collection and I will tweet it out for you. And it's not going to look very big, but believe me, folks, when I tell you, this is a big cabinet that it's in, and it's fucking full. I need more storage for all this shit.
So the other stack of games, I've got some PS1 games over here, but the other stack of games is across the room. That is all the PS2 and PS3 and PS4 shit I've got. So
Oblivion from Larry. You're not talking about the scrolls, are you? Stop! You violated the law. Serve your time or pay your sentence.
I used to be an adventurer, then I took an arrow to the knee.
Yeah, there's a nice meme. Oh. Sir Patrick Stewart obviously doing Uriel Septum in Oblivion, for those who didn't know.
So since this turned into kind of a game thing,
of course it did.
We're going to have to do a game. We're going to have to do like a full game stream where we show off all our shit.
Actually, which reminds me, I do have to ask you this. You've played Alien Fireteam. How is it?
I like it.
Yeah,
I played it. I played almost everything solo because the people who were supposed to play with me bailed.
They said, game over, man. We're out of here.
So I played most of it solo. I like it, though. I really do. It's fun.
That's good. That's
the
good.
Story's fun. The story does incorporate some things from Prometheus and Alien Covenant at the end. But the majority of it is shit you're gonna love to do. I like it. It's been fun.
That's good. That's good. Is it like Aliens meets Left 4 Dead kind of thing?
Yes, it is very much Aliens meets Left 4 Dead.
All right, that's good because I enjoyed Left 4 Dead as well, so I got no problem with that.
The weapons and customizations options are great.
Beautiful. Well, I'm glad we finally got something. That's 2 good Alien games in a row now. If you don't include that stupid mobile one that they had, I never even looked into it.
So Forbidden Ruin says, I need PC port for Chrono Cross, Final Fantasy Tactics, and Final Fantasy VII Dirge of Cerberus. You can play those on PC. You just got to do it your way.
Oh, God. The Jester of Sin, please. I'd almost forgotten about the horse armor DLC. Oh god, yeah. There's a lot of people's first foray into DLC. Yeah, all for some fucking horse armor. Yeah, I can do that with mods. Thank you very much.
Yes, much better than Predator Hunting Ground.
That's
Spot.
good.
Absolutely.
That's
Much
good.
better than Predator Hunting Ground. Well, guys, we are at the hour mark. A big thank you to Zero for being here today, for hanging out with us. Thank you, guys. Thank all of you so much for being here and hanging out with us this morning on this special no worky day on Mornings of Mischief, even though we're working, because we're not going to take a fucking day off.
No days off.
No
all
days
of you.
off.
Yeah, but thank you all for tuning in. One more time, put your hands up. Give all of yourselves a big, nice self high five. You guys rock.
We've got Purple Valkyrie coming up here in just about an hour. We have got a movie watch party today at 5 p.m. Ladies and gentlemen, if you want to be a part of that movie watch party, throw me a message. Let me know you want to be on the crew that watches the movie. You have to have the movie. You have to have your own copy of America. Fuck yeah. Team America. America. So you have to have your own copy of that movie. But we're all going to hang out. We're all going to watch it. We're going to have a great time later today, 5 p.m. So in about 8 hours. Everybody take care. Have a great morning. Be excellent to each other. Big thank you to Zero. Big thank you for Mexican Iron Man again for last week. I hope you all have a great day. Enjoy your day off if you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
Be excellent to each other.
And party on, dudes and dudettes.
Party on, dudes!
These videos are tremendous. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hammer that notification bell.